8-year-old James Birrell lost his battle with neuroblastoma in 2001, but the money raised in his name over the last 10 years has helped countless families who are in the fight of their life. In August 2009, 9-year-old Eric Copeland was at sports camp when his shoulder started bothering him.
Went to the walk-in clinic, they were closed, so we went to the hospital. An hour later, the pediatrician had to sat down because he saw a tumor 8 by 7 centimeters, just the size of a softball.
He was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma and has gone through 7 rounds of chemo and surgery to remove the tumor. His dad, Wayne, was shocked to find Eric was so sick.
I've never heard of the word. I didn't know how to spell it. I had to write it down on a piece of paper so I could tell people what it was, because I didn't know how to spell it or say it before Eric had it.
He's not alone. Neuroblastoma is a rare but deadly form of kids' cancer, and until the James Fund came along, it didn't get much attention or funding.
We really haven't made a lot of headway in neuroblastoma compared to leukemia or even brain tumors, where there the survival rate has really increased a lot compared to neuroblastoma. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're focusing on neuroblastoma in particular. It's really to try to get that 40% survival rate up to where it is with kids. A lot of kids' leukemia is over 90%.
Eric Copeland is back at Sick Kids Hospital, but not for another grueling treatment. He gets a tour of the James Birrell Lab to see how some of the money he has raised is being spent.
I raised $57,000. I sold raffle tickets. We got a donation of $50,000.
He says the hardest part of his journey has been making and losing friends along the way.
Talking to some people at Sick Kids, and then a few weeks later I hear the person I'm talking to is gone.
And for the researchers here, that's what keeps them going.
My goal is to not have to tell another family that I have nothing to cure their child. I want to be able to say in a few years or a few months that, oh, I have this great drug that I want to try because I think it's going to work.
Eric and his family are grateful to the James Fund for all of their support.
When Eric was first sick, I read Sid's book, and it was amazing how James and Eric were going through the same things. As I was reading the book, Eric was going through it, and it was very, very supportive.
Eric is now in remission, and after touring the lab, may have a future as a scientist. Although when I asked him what he wanted to be when he grows up, he said a millionaire. The $57,000 Eric raised has gone to a new fund called the Eric Copeland James Fund Drug Discovery Project. 2 very special little boys who are changing the world. For Healthwatch, I'm Pamela Van Meer.